A trip to Whole Foods ended with me breaking down in the parking lot. My card got declined at the register with 40 people watching. I was buying formula for my son. One canister, $28. My paycheck had hit that morning and I checked my balance twice. I should have had enough. The cashier ran it again. Declined. Do you have another card? No. Can you check again? She tried a third time. The machine beeped. Declined. The line behind me was growing. There was a woman with a full cart, a man with a case of beer, a teenager with chips, and all of them staring at me. I pulled out my phone and checked my account. There was a pending charge I'd forgotten about. Auto insurance. My available balance was $19. I'm sorry, I told the cashier. I don't have enough. A woman's voice cut through the murmurs. Of course you don't. I turned around. She was maybe 45, designer sunglasses pushed up on her head, expensive purse, the kind of woman who looked like she'd never worried about money in her life. Some people just don't know how to budget, she said loudly, to no one in particular. It's irresponsible. My face burned. I made a mistake with my account. A mistake? She laughed, sharp and cruel. A mistake is forgetting your shopping list. This is just sad. If you can't afford to feed a baby, maybe you shouldn't have one. The cashier's eyes went wide. The manager appeared, a young guy who looked annoyed before he even knew what was happening. What seems to be the problem? She can't pay, the woman announced, and she's holding up the entire line. Some of us have actual jobs to get back to. Ma'am, I just need a minute to. A minute? The woman stepped closer. I've already wasted 5 minutes watching this disaster. Do you know what my time is worth? She looked me up and down. Probably more than you make in a week. The man with the beer shifted uncomfortably. The teenager pretended to be absorbed in his phone. No one said anything. Ma'am, you need to move, the manager said to me. You're disrupting other customers. Disrupting? The woman's voice rose. She's practically begging at the register. This is Whole Foods, not a welfare office. She turned to the manager. Is this really the kind of clientele you want in here? Because I spend thousands here every month and I shouldn't have to stand behind people who clearly don't belong. My hands were shaking. I picked up the canister, ready to leave, ready to disappear. Actually, a voice said from further back in line, she's not going anywhere. An older woman stepped forward, maybe 70, with white hair and kind eyes. She walked right past the woman with the designer purse and placed her hand on the counter. How much is the formula? $28, the cashier whispered. The older woman pulled out her wallet. Put it on my card. Oh, how touching, the designer purse woman sneered. Charity at checkout. Very classy. The older woman turned slowly, and something in her face made the store go quiet. I wasn't speaking to you. In fact, no one was speaking to you. But since you've made yourself the center of attention, let me tell you something. She stepped closer to the woman. I know exactly who you are. Caroline Hendricks. Your husband is Richard Hendricks, CEO of Hendricks Financial Group. The woman's face went pale. My husband is on your company's board, the older woman continued, her voice steady and cold. And he's going to be very interested to hear how the CEO's wife speaks to struggling mothers in public, especially since your husband's firm just launched that affordable housing initiative. You know, the one with all the press about community values and helping working families? The woman's mouth opened, but nothing came out. But that's not all, the older woman said. She pulled out her phone, tapped the screen. I've been recording this entire conversation. Every word. Welfare office. Don't belong. If you can't afford to feed a baby, maybe you shouldn't have one. She looked up. How do you think that's going to sound at your husband's fundraiser next week? The one for children's literacy? The color drained from the woman's face completely. You wouldn't. Oh, I most definitely would, the older lady said firmly. I already sent it to 3 people on the charity board. One of them is a journalist. The older woman's voice was ice. Your reputation, your husband's business relationships, your position in every social circle you care about, all of it is about to come crashing down because you couldn't keep your cruelty and entitlement to yourself for 5 minutes in a grocery store. The woman grabbed her purse, abandoned her full cart, and practically ran for the exit. The store was dead silent. The older woman turned back to the cashier and handed over her card like nothing had happened. The formula, please. The transaction went through. She took the receipt, then handed me the canister. Someone helped me once, she said quietly. Now I'm helping you. I made it to my car before I broke down crying. That was 4 years ago. The woman's husband divorced her 3 weeks later.